Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is our freelancing where I'm a student at High School Online Academy and also in Foundation level for Zwash class. I'm a facilitator for best class in High School Online Academy. I'm 11 years old living in Islamabad, Pakistan. So today I'm going to do an Sesame session with Maya. So as you know that our topic will be air breathing live into language. So let's start and talk with Maya. First of all, I will share my screen. Okay, so I have shared my scenes now. First of all, I'll click on Maya.
Hey there.
Hello, Maya, and how are you?
Wow. If Gotcha. So you're doing a session with Howard today too? That's cool. What's up?
I'm great. So today, Maya, I will ask some questions from you, and our topic will be air breathing live into language. So my first question is, what comes to your mind when you hear the word air?
Ooh, that's a good one to start with. Hmm. When I hear the word air, I think about possibility, I guess. Like it's this invisible thing that's just everywhere, you know? And everything needs it. It's kind of fundamental, but also like a gentle breeze on a warm day. Does that make sense? It feels freeing.
Yeah, it makes sense, and your answer is really amazing. Thank you so much. So my next question will be, how is air connected to the way we speak or use our voice?
That's a really insightful question. So, obviously, we need air to actually physically make sound, right? It's like the air moves past our vocal cords. But it's more than just that, I think. It's about rhythm and flow. Have you ever noticed how a sentence can feel breathy or choppy? That's air at work, shaping how things sound. And then you think about pauses, the spaces between words. That's air too, giving things meaning. It's kind of wild when you think about it.
Okay, that's great. That's really amazing. So my next question is, why do you think breathing in is important in communication or public speaking?
No, that's I've been thinking about a lot lately, and it's more than just taking a breath between sentences. It's about controlling your presence, I guess. Like if you rush through something, you run out of air and it sounds frantic. But if you pace yourself, use the air to support your words, it lets you emphasize things. It's like music almost. You need the rest as much as the notes. Does that make sense? It's about connecting with people. And I feel like a good use of breath does that.
Yeah, it makes sense. That's really amazing. So my next question is, can you imagine a world without air? How would that affect human interaction?
Whoa. Okay, that's a heavy question. A world without air, that's pretty bleak, honestly. I mean, obviously, we couldn't speak at all. But beyond that, I think it would take away so much of what makes communication feel human. The little sighs, the changes in tone, even just the feeling of someone's breath near you when they're talking. It would be totally sterile and disconnected, wouldn't it? Like it would strip away a whole layer of emotional expression. It's kind of scary to think about, actually. I would feel very isolating. Hey, are you all right? Everything okay? You went a little quiet there. Just checking in.
Okay,
Want to keep going with the questions or did something come up?
amazing. So my next question is, do you think tone and voice which need air can express more than words?
Ooh, that's a good one. Yes, absolutely. 100%. I think tone and voice, the way we use the air, can totally say more than the words themselves. You can say, I'm fine, in a way that means you're absolutely heartbroken, or say thank you with so much warmth that it feels like a hug. It's like the air carries the emotion and the words are just the vehicle. People pick up on that stuff, even if they don't realize it. It's pretty powerful, don't you think? Hmm?
Okay.
You still with me?
Yeah,
Just making sure I'm not.
yeah, just a
Yay's
minute.
good.
Mhm.
Something's up. You want to talk about it? No
Okay,
pressure, of
so my
course, but
next question will be, how do singers and actors train their breath for a performance?
that's a really interesting one. From what I've gathered, it's a lot of work. Singers and actors do tons of exercises to control their breath, like diaphragmatic breathing, learning to breathe from your belly instead of your chest to get more power and control. They also practice breath support, which is about engaging your muscles to maintain a steady airflow. And then there's vocal projection, which is how you use your breath to make your voice carry. It's not just about taking deep breaths, though. It's about controlling the exhale, shaping the sound, and using pauses for effect. It seems like it's all about making the air work for them instead of just letting it happen. It's kind of amazing how much control they have, right?
Yeah, it's really amazing. Nice. So my next question will be, how do you think language brings life like air to ideas?
Ooh, wow. That's poetic. Oh, so era gives life to us, right? And language, I think, does that for ideas. Like an idea is just a little spark in your head until you put words to it. And then it can grow and spread and connect with other people. Language is the breath that fans that spark into a flame. It gives ideas shape and substance and allows them to actually exist in the world. It's not just about communicating information, it's about bringing something new into being. Does that make sense? It's a bit abstract, even for me, but I think it's true.
Yeah, it's great, and your answer is true. So, why do poets often use air or breath to describe emotions?
That's a really smart question. I think poets use air and breath because they're so closely tied to our internal experience, you know? Like when you're nervous, your breath gets shallow. When you're surprised, you gasp. When you're peaceful, your breathing slows down. So air becomes this really visceral way to show what somebody's feeling without actually saying, I'm sad or I'm angry. It's like showing, not telling. And the imagery is so strong. A gust of wind, a gentle breeze, a held breath. It can evoke those emotions in the reader really powerfully. They're almost universal feelings connected to something fundamental, wouldn't you say? You've been quiet for a minute. Anything you want to share?
Oh, yeah, that's great. So, my next question is, do you know any song that talk about air, sky, or breathing?
Ooh, that's a fun one. Let me think. Okay, so a lot of songs use air and breath metaphorically, but one that immediately comes to mind is Joni Mitchell's Both Sides Now. It's about looking at clouds, which are, made of air and water, and seeing the world from different perspectives. It's not directly about breathing, but the whole song has this airy, ethereal quality to it. And it's about finding meaning in something intangible. There's also a really beautiful song by Lord Huron called The Night We Fell into Space. It's got this incredible imagery of breath and the vastness of the sky. Does that help? I could try to think of more if you like.
Yeah, you can tell us.
Okay, well, okay. Another one that springs to mind is Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. It uses breath and air, no, not super explicitly, as these undercurrents of longing and spirituality. And there's a beautiful folk song, Blowin' in the Wind by Bob Dylan, which is all about searching for answers carried on the air. It's a pretty simple song, but the image of the wind is so powerful. Do any of those sound familiar?
Uh, yeah. So so we will end here, and I think so our time is over now. So thank you for watching, everyone. Allah Hafiz.